In the journey of life, there comes a moment when we start to feel a sense of separateness from the world, a feeling of being an individual.
This state of detachment
Is a crucial stage in our spiritual development, and it is important to recognize when it arises. It often happens when we have fulfilled our material needs and desires.
when we have everything our body craves.
There is a shift in our mindset. We begin to detach ourselves from the material world, realizing that true fulfillment lies beyond these temporal pleasures. With the attainment of detachment, we start to see the world in a different light. We perceive similarities in situations that were once seen as opposites, good and bad, true and false, rich and poor. Our perspective broadens, and we start to view all people with equality and compassion. As the feeling of detachment deepens, we become dispassionate towards the worldly attachments that once held great significance for us. Hatred, provocative emotions, power, and wealth all lose their hold over our minds. They start to appear superficial and meaningless in the face of our inner peace and contentment. It is at this point that man becomes pure, unburdened by the materialistic desires that often plague us. And here lies the beauty of renunciation. It does not require us to retreat to the forests or isolate ourselves from society. The practice of Vairagya, or detachment, can be incorporated into our everyday lives. Swami Vivekananda, a great spiritual leader, exemplified this philosophy. He lived among society, actively engaging with people, and yet maintained a deep sense of detachment within himself. His purpose was to alleviate the pain and negativity that afflict the world, and he believed that it could be done by staying present and involved. Countless saints such as Mahatma Gautam Buddha, Mahavir Swami, Jesus Christ, and Confucius also returned to the world after their spiritual realizations. They analyzed the intricacies of life, sharing their profound wisdom with humanity. So, dear friends, let us embrace the idea of renunciation and detach ourselves from the illusions of this materialistic world. Let us strive to find inner peace and compassion, not by escaping to the mountains, but by being fully present in our daily lives. It is through this practice that we can truly understand the philosophy of life and discover the limitless potential within ourselves. Have you ever wondered what renunciation really means? Contrary to popular belief, it doesn't entail becoming a monk or isolating oneself in the depths of a forest for a life of penance. Renunciation, or Vairagya, involves much more than that. It encompasses reducing our material needs, letting go of judgments, ideological obsessions, cravings, and learning to control our desires. In Indian philosophy, this form of renunciation is referred to as Prapanch Adhyam. It encourages us to live in this world with only the minimum requirements for survival. It urges us to distance ourselves from anything excessive, be it excessive friendships, enmities, attractions, or repulsions. By doing so, we can attain a sense of balance and inner peace. Interestingly, this dispassionate state of mind can be experienced even within the walls of our own homes. Just like oil spilled on water, we can feel a sense of separateness when we enter the realm of dispassion. Despite being surrounded by the chaos of life, we can maintain a serene detachment. But why is it important to find this balance? It is because every action in life has its limits. Anything in excess is always prohibited. By learning to navigate these boundaries, we can live our lives more effortlessly and harmoniously. However, as we embark on this path of detachment, it's important to remember that losing hope in others is not the goal. In fact, the person who becomes detached from life might start losing hope in others as well. This is not the essence of dispassion. Rather, true dispassion allows us to remain hopeful, compassionate, and understanding. So, let us embrace renunciation and dispassion in our lives. Let us learn to live with fewer material attachments and release ourselves from the constant analysis of good and bad. By experiencing such situations and striving for balance, we can embark on a journey of self-discovery and find true liberation. Remember, renunciation is not about abandoning everything and everyone. It is about finding inner peace and contentment amidst the chaos of life. Let us embrace this philosophy and embark on a path of enlightenment and inspiration.